If you've been on your affiliate marketing journey for more than a single hot minute, you've probably hit a wall at some point. Now, if you don't know how to handle it, exactly what you need to do next, you will sabotage your success and fail to reach your goals. It's Leah Ray from ToddandLeahRay.com, and I'm going to walk you through exactly the 3 steps that top earners do when we hit a wall, and what you need to do so that you can create more success than you ever dreamed possible. So here's how it typically goes. You join a new opportunity, you buy a new tool, you maybe purchase a new training product, or you just decide to really commit and start focusing on a new marketing strategy. Now, at first, yay, you're all excited. You're super excited about all the possibilities and all the possible outcomes that may come from this new decision or from this new opportunity, whatever it is. You create a plan of action and you get to work. And that pumped up phase, kind of the honeymoon phase, if you will, it can last for a while. You start taking action and you often start seeing some good signs that it's working. Maybe you're gaining followers, maybe you're increasing your watch time, maybe you're getting a higher click-through rate or opt-in rate, or you're starting to generate leads, or whatever. So you see those initial good signs, and that's exciting and that's great, but often it leads to false expectations that whatever wins that you're currently seeing, that they're gonna continue on at that same rate of speed ongoing. The truth is, they won't. After those initial wins, you transition into the grind phase. And this grind phase, this is where you have to continue to put in work consistently for quite a while before you have your next breakthrough, before you hit your next level of growth. And it can be disheartening. You initially saw so much growth and thought that that growth would continue or even speed up, but it hasn't. And you've been putting in so much work. It's frustrating. And that's typically where people hit a wall. And what you do next determines if you're going to be a top earner with affiliate marketing or not. Often they start looking at the next shiny object, thinking it's got to be easier, whether that's a new strategy or a new opportunity. Or they may, honestly, I've seen this a lot, just throw in the towel, either permanently or for a while, and just give their business a break because they feel burnt out. And I totally get it, but this decision, what you do when you hit this wall, this is the difference between maybe someday creating a business that might be profitable every once in a while and creating a massively successful business. And sadly, most people take the easier course here. They change directions, looking for something easier with faster results. But the truth is, this wall, this grind phase, this is where success, where it's created, where leaders have their breakthroughs. So let's get real and talk about what you actually need to do when you hit this wall. The very last thing that you should do is change directions, changing opportunities or changing strategy. You've already put in so much work, don't let it go to waste. Here is where you should start looking for ways to improve upon what you're already doing. So to put this in perspective, a couple summers ago, Todd and I were running really hard for a top leadership rank in an affiliate marketing program that we work with. And honestly, when we made the decision to run for it, we were really far away from hitting that rank. But we wanted to hit that rank before the company had their live event that summer. And we had a crazy travel schedule for about a week before the event because of getting childcare and all kinds of stuff we were doing. So we knew that we had to hit it before that. And guess what? We were only a month out from the live event. And that's when we made the crazy decision that we were actually going to go for it. Now, Brian, the owner of the company, put out a challenge along with a nice and juicy reward to hit this next rank. And I accepted. And then I had to go convince Todd that we were going to do it. But we both got on board. Initially, we were really excited and just pumped up just to charge in headfirst towards this really aggressive goal that we just set. So Todd went and cranked up our ads to generate more leads and took point on the kids so that I could spend my days calling our leads. This is a point in our business that for closing our sales, it was all phone hustle. We didn't have a lot of automation in place when it came to the sales process back then. Well, after the first couple days, the excitement started to wear off. We were spending what we really felt was a ton of money on ads. And we were only getting maybe a sign up or 2 a day if we were lucky. And honestly, we actually had some days where nobody signed up at all. And we needed to average like 5 signups a day every single day if we were going to reach our goal on time. So we were really starting to get nervous. So we sat around the dinner table one night wondering if we could really do this. Should we just chalk this up to setting just an unrealistic goal and cut our losses with our ads? This was our wall. It would have been totally reasonable to call it quits. Anyone would accept our reasoning on why we did it, but we didn't. Instead, we looked for how to improve upon what we were already doing. we knew that we needed a bit more urgency because we were getting a lot of people interested in the offer, but not a lot that were actually pulling the trigger and getting started when we were making our calls. So we knew we needed something, a sense of urgency to get the interested people off the fence and actually pulling the trigger. So we decided to add a live workshop, to do a live workshop for all of our new customers. But in order to get access to this new live workshop, they had to sign up by a specific date and a specific time. Well, guess what? It worked. The signups started rolling in, which was great. But then we hit another snag. We thought we had it all figured out and we hit another wall. I started losing my voice. And all of this was done over the phone. How could we possibly reach our goal if I couldn't even talk? Well, this was another opportunity to realistically throw in the towel, right? Did we? No. We looked for ways around it. We ended up getting a phone burner system to automate my voicemails with the recording. And for anyone, if you've ever called leads, and you know a lot of the calls that you're making, you're just leaving voicemails. So having a recorded message leave that voicemail for me saved me a lot of talking, which was really helpful for my voice. On top of that, we also looked up remedies to save your voice, and I did them all. It was summertime in Oklahoma, which if you don't know is really hot. And I was walking around the house with a scarf around my neck to keep my throat warm. I wasn't allowed any cold water or drinks, which is really hard for me, especially in a hot Oklahoma summer. And I drank lots of warm tea with honey. And we did all kinds of tricks. Plus, when I wasn't actually talking on the phone, I wasn't talking at all to anyone. And it worked. I eked it out. I was able to survive. My voice survived. We did it. We got 67 new customers at $150 a month within 19 days. 19 days! That's over $10,000 in sales. What was really cool is we actually hit that leadership rank that we were going for on my birthday, which was extra fun. That final day, we actually got 14 signups on that very last day. It was a huge accomplishment, and it took massive perseverance and even quite a bit of innovation to keep going through those walls that we were hitting. But in doing so, not only did we massively improve our income, we reached an elite leadership level that only a handful of people in the world had ever reached. And probably most importantly, we proved to ourselves that we could really do it. And honestly, now I know from that experience that we can do anything. We can do anything we commit to and decide to and just go all out for. So let's break this down. What are the 3 steps that got us through it? How did we get through our walls? The first step is that we stayed the course. Even though it was easier to give up or to change directions, we didn't. Number 1, stay the course. Number 2, we innovated. We added the needed urgency to knock people off the fence and get the sales, and we found solutions for my voice problem. If you hit a wall with the strategy, look for a way to take it to the next level. How can you do it better? So figure it out. Plug in with more training. Study what other leaders are doing, not just what they're saying, but study their actual marketing, what they're putting out to market themselves, and study it. Learn. Todd and I have learned so much just studying other marketers, not necessarily their training, but what they're really doing in their business. On top of that, mastermind with others to come up with some ideas, to brainstorm on what you can do better, how you can take it to the next level. I had a built-in mastermind partner in Todd, which is great. But if you don't have that, that's a really good example of why you need to network in the affiliate marketing industry so that you can talk with other people and you can just have these sessions where you can spitball it and say, okay, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm running into. What can I do? And you can come up with much better ideas doing that when you're talking with someone else, when you're talking it through, someone who understands the industry. And the third thing that I did that got me through, honestly, was prayer and meditation. This was huge in being able to stay the course. Now, I know that some entrepreneurs, you hear they spend hours in the morning doing prayer and meditation and all this stuff, and I didn't have time for that. I was spending like 18 hours a day on the phone. It was insane. So I didn't have that kind of time. But what I did do is every morning before I picked up that phone, I would do some prayer meditation. I'd pray that God just brought us the people who were ready to take action, who were ready for us, for people that we could actually help. And then I would envision God just handing us someone's hand, someone that we could help, and we bring them success, help them in their journey. And then throughout the night or day, whenever I hit a setback, whether it was, just a really rough no that I thought I was going to get a yes on, I was feeling down, whatever it was, I was feeling tired because this was like 3 weeks of chaos. I just took a moment. I closed my eyes, took some deep breaths, and I did it again. I prayed and I put myself back in that moment. I envisioned God just bringing us people who are ready for our help. And that gave me the strength to keep going and to persevere. When you fully understand and implement these 3 steps, you can accomplish more than you ever imagined. You can create a massively successful business, giving you the lifestyle that you honestly probably never dreamed possible. So take this information and please put it to work. You won't regret it. Now make sure to check out our great affiliate marketing training to help you know the ins and outs of what you need to do so you can stay the course and create the success that you want. Just click the link at the top of the description to check it out. Now know that we are rooting for you. We are here to help you create the time freedom that you and your family deserve. So you gotta subscribe so that we can help you do that. If you're new to the channel, make sure to say hi so we can welcome you to the community. Again, this is Leah Ray from ToddandLeahRay.com, and I'll see you soon.